Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Prasad and these are the top stories for today. The BN Supreme Council held a meeting for the first time today since the coalition lost the last general election, finally giving MCA the chance to discuss a resolution it passed at the party's annual general meeting last year to dissolve BN. MCA may have huffed and puffed, but they just could not blow down BN.
Pandangan beliau telah pun diberikan secara detail mengapa dan bagaimana resolusi ini terjadi dan mengambil kira di keadaan-keadaan semasa. Mesyuarat tidak ada konsensus berkenaan dengan resolusi yang telah dibentangkan oleh MCA, iaitu untuk membubarkan Barisan Nasional. No consensus on that.
But it wasn't all for nothing. BN acting chairperson Mohamad Hasan said BN will establish a technical committee to look into the grouses of MCA and MIC. MCA President Wee Ka Siong said he will revert today's decision to MCA's Central Working Committee. Today's decision is not surprising based on what Mohamad Hasan said last night, that he believes MCA and MIC have no intention of quitting BN.
I don't think they want to leave BN. Not at all that I can sense or I can read anywhere that MCA and MIC want to leave BN. I don't think so. I don't think that MCA and MIC want to leave BN. They were very concerned because they love BN more. That's why they said we must make sure BN's image is being protected. That's all.
Wee's heated views about BN's future appear to have been cooled following the coalition's move to remove Nazri Abdul Aziz as Secretary General.
Jadi, Setiausaha Agung Barisan Nasional, Datuk Seri Tunku Adnan, masih lagi Setiausaha Agung sebenarnya, ya, kerana beliau tidak pernah meletakkan jawatan dan tidak pernah dibawa juga dalam mesyuarat Barisan Nasional berkenaan dengan pelantikan Setiausaha Agung baru. Jadi oleh sebab itu hari ini mesyuarat ini berjalan dengan Setiausaha Agungnya adalah masih lagi Tunku Adnan dan telah pun bersetuju juga tadi Yang Berhormat Tunku Adnan akan terus menjadi Setiausaha Agung sehinggalah ke satu tarikh yang mana sama ada beliau nak letak jawatan ataupun beliau diberhentikan. Ya.
Nazri had been appointed Secretary General last year by then BN Chairperson Ahmad Zaid Hamidi. However, MCA and MIC have argued that his appointment was invalid as it did not fulfill the criteria set by the coalition's constitution, whereby the chairperson should inform the Supreme Council of the appointment. In an interview with Malaysia Kini on Thursday, Sarawak Report editor Claire Rucastle-Brown challenged past President Abdul Hadi Awang to reveal his version of the confidential terms of their out-of-court settlement in January. This is after Adi denied paying her 1.4 million ringgit in order to settle his defamation suit.
Now, if he says that those weren't the confidential terms of settlement that are cited in the court order, then he really needs to come out and say what were the confidential terms of settlement. He can't just deny that there were confidential terms. So if it wasn't my payment, what does he think it was? I mean, I've supplied a document showing those confidential terms signed by his intermediary who signed the cheque in my lawyer's office in KL. So that's the settlement. That was the confidential settlement, and I published that.
The death and body dumping of a 3-year-old child in Langkawi raises many questions on good parenting, said Women, Family and Community Development Deputy Minister Hannah Yeo. She also said the government needs to work on charging parents who neglect their children.
That means, Ibu Bapa, when you have a child, it's your responsibility not to surrender the child simply to strangers, to people you hardly know, and also, based on the story alone in news, the mother is aware that the child has been suffering abuse in the hands of these men. She has seen those incidents before. Why did she leave the child behind? And therefore, my call is this. My call is for the police. In investigating this case, we have to get to the root cause of this. And therefore, if there is a need to charge the mother also for neglect, because our Akta Kanak-Kanak has very broad powers given to the government to charge for people who neglect or expose the child to dangers.
The recently concluded Semuanya by-election recorded the highest number of electoral offences than the previous 5 by-elections conducted since G14, according to Bersih. Its chairperson Thomas Fan told a press conference today that Pakatan Harapan committed the highest number of offences.
Pakatan Harapan committed 21 cases that we have recorded, and Barisan Nasional 13 cases. None was committed by the ESM candidate and Uncle Kentang. So we want to commend them for that they put a lot of effort to observe the election laws, which actually shows that it is possible.
And that's all from me today. For more stories, go to KiniTV.com. Please subscribe and share this video. I'm Michael. Thanks for watching and good night. Have a good weekend. Bye.